Born with outsider speech, Vealers enter the world in absolute darkness and silence. Yet from the moment they draw breath, their minds burn like beacons. Their telepathy is not the polite, conversational kind. It is raw, invasive, and absolute. A Vealer can slip into another mind as easily as breathing, reading surface thoughts, buried memories, or even rewriting small fragments of perception. At close range, they can flood a mind with phantom pain or unbearable pleasure. At a distance of several miles, they can still whisper a single word that feels like a scream inside the skull. Every Vealer develops a unique voice inside the minds of others. Some feel like warm honey, others like shards of glass, a few like cathedral bells ringing underwater. People who have been touched by a Vealer's mind once say they are never quite the same again. The cruel paradox. They are helpless, physically fragile, dependent on caretakers for food, mobility, safety. They are lethal. A frightened or enraged Vealer can reduce an entire room to catatonia, force suicide, or turn allies against one another with a thought. This combination has made them the most trafficked subclass of true potentials for centuries. In the back rooms of New Orleans speakeasies and the penthouses above Chicago's Lakeshore Drive, the ultra-wealthy pay obscene sums for a single session of cleansing. The process is simple and monstrous. The Vealer is restrained in a soundproofed sensory deprivation chamber. The client links minds with her. The client floods the Vealer with every dark impulse, memory of violence, guilt, or perversion they carry. The Vealer's mind instinctively tries to organize and purge the chaos, scrubbing the client's psyche clean. The client walks out renewed, lighter, euphoric. The Vealer is left drowning in decades of someone else's nightmares. Repeated cleansings leave Vealers fractured. Some retreat so deeply inside their own minds that they become little more than living batteries. Others go feral, lashing out with psychic shrapnel that can level city blocks. Even within the already elitist world of true potentials, Vealers occupy the bottom rung. Many powerful true families view them as useful but embarrassing. It is common for a high-born telekinetic to keep a pet Vealer on a silk leash for interrogation, espionage, or simple bragging rights. Every few decades, a Vealer awakens who is strong enough to turn the tables. Mother Silence, a Vealer who mind-controlled an entire vampire court into walking into the Mississippi at dawn. The Choir, 7 Vealers who linked their minds permanently, creating a single gestalt entity that still haunts the city's subway tunnels. Speaking in perfect, horrifying unison inside the heads of anyone who rides the red line after 2 a.m. Current Whispers. 2025. Rumors say the strongest Vealer ever recorded was born 6 months ago in an abandoned maternity ward off Magazine Street. She has never been touched by a cleanser, no one has heard her mind voice yet, and that terrifies the old powers more than any scream ever could. Some say when she finally speaks, the world will go quiet forever. Vealers are the most tragic and terrifying proof that in the world of true potentials, power and vulnerability are exactly the same thing.